Hello, everybody, and welcome to another week of LOS SBS 301 Group Dynamics. This week we'll be in Module 2 and we'll be talking about group development. We'll be going through the group development stages, setting group goals, defining what group norms are, and finding out some motivators for your group. So as you go through here, you will see that you have your reading, so Chapter 2, so make sure you go through and read Chapter 2. And then you have your discussion boards. So the first one is your Module 2 discussion, which is based on the same thing that you did last week, where you'll read the chapter and then you will do an initial post of 300 words that includes those three parts that we talked about last week, which is the concept from the text that stood out to you, a real life example or experience that relates to that, and then a question about the material that you have. And then, of course, by Sunday, you need to respond to at least 2 classmates with 250 words each for a total of 500 for your reply posts. That will take care of your individual discussion board. Below that, you're also going to see another opportunity for bonus points, extra points. So that is your Module 2 Virtual Teams Exploration. Then you'll move on to your Service Learning Project Task 3. This is an individual task. So in this, you're going to ask yourself the 5 whys. Or ask yourself why 5 times. So what this is going to do is this gets you thinking deeper and deeper about things as you move through. So I have included the 5 whys worksheet here. So you'll ask your question, which is the question of our professor wants us to do a semester-long service learning project. Why? And then you give your answer. But then you ask again, but why would she want us to do that? You put your answer down, and then you continue to do that 5 times. And by the end, what you should come up with, it should give you some basic motivation and information about why you think that a service learning project in a group class is a good idea and why I would want you to do that. So that is your individual assignment for your service learning project. Then as you get down here, you have some group assignments. So you have your Module 2 group assessment, and then you have your Module 2 group work. So what these are is I've kind of tried to make it a little bit more clear, but these are individual assignments, but with group input. So what you'll have to do is you'll have to talk with your group, whether that's in your discussion board, whether you guys have chosen to talk via text or email, but you guys will need to talk as a group in order for you guys to complete these assignments individually. So the first one is how good is your goal? This is on page 28 of your text. And basically this is just coming up with shared goals and to determine whether or not your goals as a group are the same as your goals as an individual and to make sure that those match up. So there is an assessment in your book that you'll need to complete for that. And if you click on the assignment, you will see that there is the assignment here that you can click on and fill out and mark this. This is from the textbook. So the next thing that you will need to do is your other Module 2 group work, which is also individual with group input. So this is your classroom norms exercise on page 29. So basically what you need to do is you need to talk to your group and you need to come up with, tell your group what are your implicit and explicit norms, and then find out what the rest of your group's implicit and explicit norms are, and then put them into the chart. And then come up with, if those existing norms, do they need to be modified? Are other norms needed? Is there something that people in your group didn't necessarily say? So those are some things I want you to think about, but this is a good time for you to start interacting with your group so that way you guys can get some good input and some good feedback on these assignments. Again, talk to your group and then submit your assignments as individuals. I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, and please let me know if you have any questions.